What's up, my people? Happy Friday, everybody. So, getting right up into this, Willow still delusional. She thinks she deserves full custody of her kids. Let me tell you something about this dingbat. Let me show y'all.
I owe you a huge thank you for coming to Sasha's aid the way you did. I'm just glad I was there to help. And I'm
Shit, if
very
you are.
happy for Sasha and Michael and you. Thank you. And hopefully this means there'll be no more fighting.
I don't know. Don't mean that.
Truth's out there. The judge's decision about custody should be obvious now.
Yeah, you gonna lose, bitch.
My greatest hope is that my grandchildren, all my grandchildren, end up where they're safe and loved. You okay? Yeah. But Carly doesn't seem to understand that now that Michael's secret is out, Michael's lost.
Of all the nerve of that trick, the absolute nerve of that trick has the audacity to think she's getting full custody. She ain't getting full nothing. She ain't getting no type of custody. Do you hear me? She needs to get limited supervisor visitation. She's just as unhinged as her sister. I'm telling you, give Willow a bit of credit. Then she goes back to being acting the brainless, trifling girl that she is. She don't get it at all. Hey, Dolomedics! How are you? Yes, she's still delusional. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Absolutely. Like, first of all, Michael, when he got it in with Sasha, he had some decorum. He took his side chick to a hotel room. All right. He knew what time it was. He didn't even have to take his watch off. Okay. So therefore, Sasha was a side chick that knew her assignment. Unlike you and Drew. Unlike you and Drew that think that you could move the kids to Washington. You got him, you all up on these news media making crap hot because Drew don't know how to be a side dude like Sasha knew how to be a side chick. So therefore, Willow, you could go straight to hell. I get it. It's never an extramarital affair does decide the custody of your children. That's not how it works in the real world because an extramarital affair doesn't decide custody of child. No, you're right. But see, the thing is, Patty, it has nothing to do with her affair. That's not what that has to do with. It has to do with the kid's emotional well-being. That is what she's abusing, their emotional well-being. Okay? That's the difference between what Willow did and what Michael's doing, okay? Michael just gave the kids another little sibling, okay? They don't know nothing about the birds and the bees yet, but she don't got them living up with that dude who want to act like he's their daddy or whatever, because he's clearly trying to take Michael's spot. That's the difference. That is what the difference is. Hi, Rosemary Brown. Hi, Sammy. How are you tonight? How are we judging Willow when Michael reached peak ghetto with having his wife deliver baby he had with his side chick while at the custody. I'm dead. Ghetto with a capital G. I'm dead. Love. You're gonna leave my ghetto friend Michael alone. Hello, Kyreese. How are you? I'm doing good. Sharuyan, how are you? I'm like, look, Michael had to do what he had to do. I'm just saying. I'm listening in tonight. Kyreese and everyone else. Have a great night. Don't even say Michael didn't intend to sleep with Willow happened to deliver. Daisy was, oh yeah. And they named the baby Daisy. So much all for Barbara and all them other ones. I'm like, Daisy's kind of an old name, but it's kind of cute. So I'm just saying, a little daisy flower. So I'm okay with that. So Willow, you're going to be the one to lose custody next week, okay? Because you are not in the best interest of them children's well-being. You would just not. If you got custody, you would be trying to move them out to Washington in a New York minute, and that we're not about to have that. Michael's not a deadbeat, okay? If you want a deadbeat, you should have gotten pregnant by Jason Morgan. He will gladly let you take Drew or whoever else with you. I'm just saying. Jason don't give a damn where his kids sleep at night. Daisy's a cool. I just told. I said it's okay. Michael is peak ghetto. I'm dead. Look, he had his baby mama. He had his baby mama. So I ain't mad at Michael for having a courthouse baby mama. I'm just saying. It's convenient, so at least now the courts know he was there from the beginning, so maybe they'll give him a break on that child support. At least Michael ain't saying, that ain't my baby, that ain't my baby, that ain't my baby. Michael Quartermain isn't getting custody. Yes, he is. Says Drew's going to bribe a judge. And then all that's going to do is just backfire in Drew's face. That's all that's going to do. Willow's just as good and gone in the head. She is. She's just as crazy as her sister now. If it does start to look like Willow will get, there will be a 9/5 revelation. Will come out that Nina and Drew were Bob and the Uglies when Drew was trying to take Willow. Mm-hmm. But Willow ain't getting custody, so we could all sleep comfortably because I read a spoiler too for next week. Now it didn't spoil exactly what happened. It said the courtroom is a shocker. So Carly's believing Willow's hype right now that oh yeah, well she's gonna be getting custody. Oh no, Willow, yeah, I'm afraid that Michael cheated first. So so if it's shocking, then Michael is gonna go get his babies back. I love how messy Michael is. Me too. Willow's so delusional. She ain't going to get custody, which she ain't. Willow don't need to get custody of those kids. Michael's going to get custody of the kids, not Willow. I know that's right. And everybody say hello to Starlight. Also, once again, it is Gemini's birthday. And it might be Mercury's birthday too. If so, Mercury Star, if it's your birthday and you're watching in the replay or whenever you come in, happy birthday. Daisy's a different name. I still don't like Daisy name, but I guess I'll deal with it. Well, Daisy's better than Wiley and better than Scout. So I'll take it. Michael Quartermain cheated. Well, I'm tired of them acting like cheating ain't kissing. If you put your nasty, herpy lips down somebody's throat, then I'm sorry, that's cheating to me. If my girlfriend or my guy cheated on me by kissing someone, then you dang right I'm going to consider that cheating. Now, whether I give them a pass for that cheating depends on how hot they are. Okay? And depends on how hot who they cheated on me with. Now, if that was someone that I was going to, never mind. This ain't time for that reverse psychology. But cheating is still kissing. And hi, Sandy Moon. How are you tonight? I think they'll get joint custody, but where is Scout? Drew is abusing Wiley and Amelia's emotional well-being as well. Did you hear Wiley tell Sasha that Drew had told him Michael was going to be in a hoot for a long time to a 4-year-old? He's 6 years old, I think. But yep, that sure is emotional abuse. You know, Scout's real name is not. Yeah, I know that, but that's still what they call her all the time. Daisy Quartermain. Yikes, they ain't even trying no more. Look. And then it's funny how it's technically not cheating until a couple hits the sheets. Now, that is totally wrong. Because if that's the case, then everybody would be tonguing down everybody. Okay, every married person would be tonguing down the neighbor down the street. I'm just saying, no, kissing is still cheating. It's weird Jason is the godfather when he pretended to be the dad. Hey, DC! DC, do you think that kissing is still cheating? Because to me, it is. Willow cheat first. Willow isn't right. Carly confused me. She was bashing Willow when she said she was right. Exactly. I'm like, No, Willow is not in the best interest of them children, okay? She's just too dick-whipped by Drew to do anything right and rational. So, I'm not going to have this. I was shocked by the name, but I like it though. I like the name Daisy. Sasha's nickname gonna be Tra- Trailer Park Girl. Did you hear in the court? Tell Rick I just found out my boyfriend was my cousin. Are you happy now? I thought, wow, Class C Trailer Park Girls go around outside. Hey, she thought she had a right to be in her feelings. Oh yeah, kissing is cheating. Thank you. Thank you. Kissing is cheating. So Willow cheated first. So I don't know why they think that hello, Kyreese in chat. Hi, Janice. Janice said Drew raised the stalker vibe to 10. Scout doesn't even exist to this man. He sure don't. Drew need to lose custody. If it was up to me, he had the nerve talking about DC with kids. GH writer sucks as a man as a baby name. I like Amelia's name. Yeah, Amelia's a good name. I like that. Sasha should have named that baby Jackpot because she's set for 18 years. That old con artist finally made her mama happy. Somewhere Holly is starting a slow clap. I'm dead. Well, Sasha and Cody cheated. Thank you, Kyreese. The mental gymnastics some people try to do to defend Willow and Drew all because they kissed first. So what? At least Michael didn't drunkenly have Sasha ride him in a playroom. Sure didn't. I'm just saying. And then there was no sanitization up in there. There was no Fabuloso up in there. There was no Febreze up in there. There was no Glad up in there. There was not. They had nothing in that room to disinfect it after what they did in the baby's room. Scout do grieving her mother. Where's Drew? Exactly. He don't care. Drew don't even care where Scout is or that she's grieving her grifter of a mama. Sasha and Nina conversation was and is a down bad. Exactly, because Sasha, you too nice, boo. You too nice for me. I would have been like, let me tell you something, you dingbat. I've been like, you ain't about to be sitting over here and playing me for a fool. I've been more of a daughter to you than Willow will ever be. Okay? And you're gonna betray me like this? Then she talk about, oh, I don't have the energy to hold a grudge. I'm like, Sasha, you need a little bit of more Kyreese in you, okay? I'm just saying, you know damn well I would have gave Nina all type of smokes. Talk about, oh Sasha, I love you. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna stand for this. I'm not gonna stand for this. See, this is what the issue with Nina. She takes one step forward and 10 steps backwards. No one's defending Willow and Drew. We're just having fun. Yeah, it's all in fun. Drew said he needs to get all away from all his haters. Well, he needs to stop being the biggest hater then, Drew Kane. Don't think that it's Michael's baby. I'm wondering if it's Cody's baby that maybe does not look premature to me, and she doesn't have a problem with being born at 7 months. No, help her cousin. You know how them GH writers do. They act like pregnancy ain't 9 months. But Michael took things next level with Sasha. Sasha's wrong judging Willow when she slept with Willow's man in a way and prevented Willow from knowing Nina by pretending to be her daughter first. All right, now that's cool. If we want to bring the smoke to Sasha a little bit, now yes, because Sasha did sleep with a married man, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy that Sasha is stopping her BS stuff. Sasha, you was never about to keep Michael from his baby. You was always going to secure that Quartermain money. So I don't know what she thought this was. When are they gonna kill Bill off beyond the? Oh no. Anita's still looking at Bill. No, I did see Michael calling Willow and says, "Let's have a talk, just the two of us." Sasha let her off too easy. Sasha was like, I got my baby and I'm happy. Nina looked so pathetic talking to Sasha. Hi, Frances. Sasha shouldn't let Nina anywhere near Daisy or anything else to do with her further. Sasha was there when Willow wanted nothing to do with her, but she pays her back by betraying her. I give General Hospital rate a C or a D. They was both drunk. They was, but hey, But now I do agree with that though to an extent though. DC brought up some solid facts that Sasha was over here sleeping with married men and she pretended to be Nina's daughter first, which prevented Willow from knowing Nina for a while indirectly. So therefore, that is true. I gotta call. So Sasha, I got some money from Sydney. Oh please, that little money ain't nothing. She about to be all set. Facts. We all knew she was gonna let Michael claim that baby. Securing that bag is literally in her DNA. Exactly. I'm like, Sasha, stop playing them games now. Because if you recall, Dolomedics, when they first slept together back in July, I did say Sasha needs to secure her bag with a quarter-million baby. I need Sasha to be pregnant with Michael's baby. So it happened. I really like Michael and Sasha. Me too, though. But Rory Gibson, he's really doing it for me in the role of Michael. Like, in my opinion, I'm gonna sound controversial, but I don't care. Rory Gibson is a better actor than Chad Duell. I said it. Michael confused me too. He went darker on Willow than all he nice to Willow. I know because the kids, but I still let Willow have it to Nina. Did you see Kelly returning in July? Don't know her character yet. Yeah, I saw that. I'm wondering if they'll bring back Britt. I hope they don't go another lazy twin route. That's just lazy. Kissing, cheating, but I might forgive my husband for kissing another woman. Might. I definitely wouldn't forgive him for screwing another woman. To that, it takes it too far. But think about it, Patty. She didn't just kiss another dude. She kissed his uncle. That's even more nasty. And on top of that, if you recall on the 4th of July, she kissed Drew first and then she kissed Michael afterwards. No, not Kelly Monaco. Not Kelly Monaco. Kelly Thebet. Britt Westbourne. I'm loving Rory. Why does everyone have? Because it's YouTube's new way of tracking engagement in the channels, DC. So basically, right now, the Community Leadership Board acknowledges that Black Purple was the #1 most engaged thus far, and then Sandy Moon and Francis and so on and so forth, and then you and everyone else. So like the more chats that you put, YouTube acknowledges the engagement in the chat through this Community Leadership Board. And it resets everything. Well, Carly has no place to judge Willow since she slept with AJ and Jason. No, we meant Kelly Thebet, who played Brett. Yeah. No, the one who played. Yeah, because no, Sam is going to stay in the ground. Rory Obson is slaying right now. He needs to be kept around permanently. He is. Hi, Moki. Willow is a skank. And welcome to the chat. It's great to have you. And absolutely, Willow is a skank. But yeah, Carly, you done had 2 brothers and a stepdaddy. So therefore, Carly ain't in a position to judge anyone. But yeah, but that's what the leadership board is. It's YouTube doing that. Black Purple sounds like they're the new VP of Clarke Industries. Oh, well, Carly absolutely has every right to judge Willow. She not only screwed her son and his own uncle, her mental weakness and emotional endangering of the kids is her concern. Yes, to an extent, Black Purple, but I'm just saying, but as far as cheating altogether and with family members, that's Carly's specialty. Because let's not forget, Carly was and is the Quartermain tricycle. I'm just saying, she done slept with AJ, Jason, and Drew. So therefore, she completed the trifecta. She is the tricycle. I see your point, Black Purple, but remember, the kids are in more danger than Michael. Michael's the one who got blown up, shot in the head, and sent into prison, all because of Sonny and Jason. That's true, but I still think they're still better off with things. Drew slept with Willow, her mother, and her mother-in-law. Nasty. That sounds about Drew. Just a nasty old man. Is Kelly coming back as Britt or a new character? We don't know yet. we'll have to see. I just hope. I mean, but why can't we get Brian Craig back as Morgan? That is what I want right now. I want Morgan back on this show full time. I mean, even though his character got on my nerves, I mean, Brian Craig was so good though. Oh yeah, well, Carly knows a thing or two about that. That's true, but she's also come a long way over those years. Mm. Hi, Autumn. Let's not forget she slept with exactly. She slept with the man who set in motion her son getting raped. Okay, that is who Carly slept with. Kyrie said Bill had a stroke. Do you think Haley will leave him? Not until she get all that money. Hi, Island Breeze. How are you? Wow, Carly won gold, silver, and bronze when it came to sleeping with Alan Quartermain's son. Good for her. I'm right here, Kyreese. You keep bringing me up. Yes, can I help you? Oh, no, I'm dead. Yeah, because her real name is Morgan. Okay, this some people mad, but Sarah Joy Brown is the best Carly, and I'll die on that hill. I know that's right. Where is my girl Ava? They haven't been giving Ava Jerome enough screen time lately. I don't appreciate that. Don't forget Carly sleep with Jack Sanson. Well, that don't got nothing to do with that. They not blood related. So Carly want to be mad at Willow for sleeping with multiple family members when Carly's the originator of all that. She is the full Quartermain tricycle. So that's the point on that. But her sleeping with Sonny and Jax, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I hated Morgan. He was so whiny, just like Christina. I'm dead. But yeah, but he was cuter than Christina, though. I said it. I said it. You think Haley is really pregnant? Maybe, maybe not. I'm hoping that Haley ends up pregnant with I'm hoping that Haley is poisoning Bill and is really Leslie's daughter. That's what I'm hoping for the twist. OMG, Ava's my favorite. I came for Jason, but I stayed for Ava. I know that's right. Welcome to the Ava Jerome fan club. It sometimes gets lonely, but we up in here. Don't nobody want to see Ava? Oh, everybody wants to see Ava. Brian wanted to do something new besides General Hospital, but I know, but dang, Morgan coming back would just be so amazing. At least to get people off of Ava's back so I don't have to hear no more, Ava destroyed Morgan, Ava, or Ava killed Morgan. I don't, yep, I think I need to drink more water. Thanks. LOL, not more water. Lord. Ava forever. I love me some Ava. Ava's my girl. Me and her go way back. We tighter than that wig on my girl Jada Hunter's head. Me and Ava are tight like that. Kyreese Clarke runs Nina Nation. Kyreese, I'm glad I'm not the only one hoping that Haley and Leslie are running a long con and that Haley is really Leslie's daughter. That's what I'm waiting for. Because when you think about it, Haley and Leslie look just alike. And they're both the pariahs. And yes, hit that like button. That like button definitely helps keep that momentum growing. Clarke Industries, we have been on the rise. Tomas had some nice looking arms today and tots. Yes, indeed. Tomas was looking good. But I just wish he would have gotten with Eva. You don't think Ava was responsible for Morgan's death? I mean, she got the ball rolling, but she didn't kill him. I'm happy with the Michael recast. Wouldn't mind a Morgan recast too. Well, Ava killed Connie Vininsky. Ooh, Lord. If only someone would have killed Connie Vininsky. It was only a matter of time before diabetes killed Connie Vininsky anyways. I know Sonny and Jax ain't related, but she still sleeps with Sonny's enemies. Definitely Franco. Sonny hate Franco and Jax. I see. Now I see your point, Starlight. No one cares about Connie. I sure didn't. Well, I don't even remember her. That was before my time. What do you think of the? I think it's I like it, but it's a little old fashioned. Yeah, it's a little bit of an older name, but I'm kind of cool with it though. I'm okay with it. You know, the cat was under the bed, right? Yep, I knew that. But I'm wondering if Tomas knew that too. And that's why he said that. Maybe Tomas saw a cat coming in somewhere, and that's why he rejected Eva, because he somehow knew that cat was in there. Because don't forget, Bill told him to keep tabs on her. So I think Beyond the Gates needs to toss another guy in the mix for Cat and Eva besides Tomas. Give them a nice quadrangle. But I'm just saying, but Eva looks so much better than Cat. So I don't understand why Tomas is playing these games. Like, he knows he only wants Cat for the money, but now Eva's once they find out Eva's a Dupree too, because I don't care. The hill that I die on, Eva is Thing's daughter. Okay? She is Nicole's daughter. What do you think of the Cody and Molly pairing? No real chemistry. I would rather Molly be with Isaiah, because I ain't never seen her smile so much than when she was with him. Do you think they will recast Jax? No. Jax is not an important character that's needed to be recasted. So Gwen, I don't feel they're going to bring him back. Y'all are confusing me so much talking more than one soap. Yes, indeed. That's how these chats operate. We talk about General Hospital, The Young and the Restless, Days of Our Lives, and Beyond the Gates. And there's another soap opera, but I refuse to mention them by name because they have burned me one too many times. I was so mad at Eva for putting that under your bed. Mm-hmm. But Cat needs to be arrested for trespassing. I wish they'd bring Franco back in. I wish they'd bring Jake back as like the winner of the genetic lotteries. Have them recast and make him grown up and buff a little like Jason. Yeah, that would be cool. I like Connie and Kate, but I like Connie better than Kate on General Hospital. Nice. Hey, it's Gemini. Everybody say happy birthday to Gemini. Hi, Math Bell. It is her birthday today. Geminis. Santa Barbara. You know, we cast Kane on The Young and the Restless. Sunny sleep with Sam and Alexis. Uh-huh. Hi, Jacqueline. That's right. That's the that connect the having. How is Eva Dupree? Math Bell. I believe that Eva is really Nicole and Ted's daughter. Either she's Kat's twin or she found a way to get to an embryo of things. But I believe that the twist is going to be that Eva is Kat's twin and Leslie found a way to get on the embryo. I don't like Josh and Trina having sex scenes. #old. I'm dead. Willow is brainwashed by Drew. Drew is Shiloh 2.0. He sure is. And awesome. We have 58 people in this chat room. So definitely hitting that like button definitely helps keep this momentum growing. Do you think Billy Flynn could be a recast Kane? He could be. Am I hoping that he is? Not necessarily, but he could be a recast of Kane. But do I think he is? Nah. Willow is being brain. Yeah, I read that. But Lord, have mercy. I need more Ava Jerome next week. And Natalia Ramirez is the definition of a dreadful woman, okay? But at least it may be Gem and Gemini's birthday, but I still got a wish. Natalia is locked up and miserable right about now. Wink is like, I'm security, no frauds, I'm dead. Are spoilers allowed in this chat room? Yeah, they're allowed. So say what you got to say. This is an open forum. I mean, proceed with caution. I mean, it depends on no, but you can say what you have to say in here. Just say what you have to say. I want to hear it, so I'm fine with that. Natalia is a nasty drunk. Yeah, we heard that Britt could be returning. We don't know if it's as Drew and Nina have so much chemistry. I'm still mad they put Drew with Willow. Ew. Drew has to be the biggest jackass on the. I just read the Natalia character is out. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Praise the gods. Hallelujah. Natalia Ramirez leaving is the best news I could hear. I mean, she should have been gone months ago. The character serves no purpose. So I don't know why Sonny talking about, oh, well, Thing's gonna realize he needs his mommy. Like, no, he don't. He ain't needed her in years. Why did they name the baby Daisy? Because Daisy Flower. Leslie kidnapped Eva and pass off her daughter and Eva as cat twin. That's the running theory that I'm going with. But she had to have given birth to a 6-pound baby somewhere. So I'm thinking that 6-pound baby might actually be Haley, who she gave birth to. And they're running a long con. If Britt comes back, I hope Dr. Obrick comes back too. Oh, you know it. I still should name the baby Barbara Tracy Monica Corinthos. LOL Black Purple. When are we going to hear Willow's out? I'm dead. No more Natalia, please. Exactly. She's a dreadful, dreadful, dreadful woman. One of the worst characters I have ever met. She's just, oh my God. She has no redeeming qualities, and she's not even like fun and messy. Like, even when she's trying to be witchy, she's just kind of just there. Like, she doesn't add any spice to this role because there's no material for her. The character's just not needed. Think Sasha's going to be petty and tell people that Nina and Drew used to hook up. She should blab that to Carly. Like, now that's what I would do. I would appreciate if Sasha would unleash her inner Kyreese pettiness, because that's exactly what I would have done. Lisa would have handled Drew by now. Exactly. I want the woman that actually saved Willow's life to get some credit. Because I would love it what Willow would say then. If she said, Drew, he saved my life, I'd be like, Trick, it's my bone marrow. I'd be like, Trick, give me back my bone marrow. I'm just saying, give me back my marrow. That is exactly what I would say. Do you think Michael will give custody to Willow now? Absolutely not. No way. No way, shape, or form. We ain't giving Willow no custody. And if Michael do that, I'm going to jump through that TV screen. Michael will be having a whole situation up in here. He gave Willow some custody. It seems Sonny wants to be a family counselor now. Yeah, I guess so. But Sonny need to get his own life together. That's what Sonny need to do. Lordy. And hit that like button. That helps keep that momentum growing. We got 23 likes so far, 50 people in that chat. So definitely hitting that like button does help. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Willow saved his baby girl. So what? What does she want, a cookie or a medal? We offered her $5 million. Like, prior to that, she didn't deserve it. But now, okay, there's her settlement. She could take the divorce settlement. Besides baby named Daisy, could named her Lily or Rose. That flower ain't the only flower in the world. I'm dead. We already have enough lilies on there and Rose. would have just, eh. I don't want Michael backpedaling either. She delivered the baby. Good job, Trek. But now we back to being exactly. Great job. Does she want a little kiss on the lips, or I mean, a little kiss on the cheek? Is that what she want? I would gladly. I'll be like, come here, Willow. Come here. Shit, pretend Gordon right here is Willow. Thank you. Be like, thank you, Gordon. Thank you so much for saving my life. There we go. That's all he got to do. Now she's even. And thank you, Tanya. Right? That's all. There's Willow's appreciation. There we go. I said thank you. I said it sincerely. That would be my reaction to that. I don't owe her nothing else. I don't owe her not a damn thing else. Why every good deed got to be instantly rewarded? Lucky says goodbye on Monday. Nina will be on a warpath. Michael, Shock, Sonny, Jason, and Carly. Nice. Gordon and Tanya. Indeed. Lucky taking Aiden with him for the summer. Oh, no. We not about to turn Aiden into Lucky. So, Lucky's a horrible influence. A very bad influence. Where the heck is Kevin? Oh, he's living his best life over behind the at Fairhaven Crest. That actor is having so much fun. I could see Vanessa try to slap Joey today. I'm like, you know what, Vanessa? Talk about you got emotionally attached to that creepy old man. I'm like, Vanessa, that says more about you than it does about him at this point. Nicole done warned you that man wasn't ish. And girl, you are married. And then you talk about you finding feelings for somebody else. Like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Case dismissed. Like, Vanessa, you were just Lord. No spoiler, just that he says goodbye to Lulu. Yeah, exactly. He said bye, bye, bye. Look, Lucky, his return was a bust on General Hospital, okay? Lucky didn't really do anything in this run. So I'm really wish that Lucky would have been the one that got bumped off by Cyrus Renell right along with Lulu at this point. I mean, right along with Sam at this point, okay? He should have just been one of Cyrus's other victims. Because, yeah, Laura would be like, woohoo, woohoo. Because I'm just saying, because ultimately what killed Cyrus was because he took out that stupid Dax. It was Jocelyn that avenged him. I'm like, get the heck out of here. Don't nobody even remember that. Nobody even talks about Cyrus killing Dax. You want to know why? Because it wasn't relevant. So therefore, he should have just bumped off Lucky on the way out. Maybe they could have made a major storyline out of that. The way Doug walked out on Vanessa, they should just divorce at this point. I ain't sure Willow no appreciation. Yes, she saved baby girl. Doesn't mean she deserves an award. Vanessa's making Brooke look almost like a saint. What a thought. Yes, Vanessa is a thought 304. What was the point of Lucky coming back if he was just going to leave? Exactly. He should have came back and came out with a bang. I'm just saying. He should have just been on a Captain Save a Trick mission. That should have been Lucky's point of coming back. Get that action scenes in. Do what you got to do. Then get up out of here. That's all he had to do. And Patty says happy birthday to Gemini. Indeed. Like I said earlier in that post, Gemini is a cornerstone of this channel. Vanessa's so horny. She sure is. Just a freak. But I started watching Days of Our Lives a little bit, and I saw Amy Choi. I love that woman. Amy Choi, she's such a fabulous woman now. I mean, she really is. Could you get any more perfect than Amy Choi? She's the only part of that episode I remember was seeing her at Marlena's door. Mm. Amy Choi just takes my breath away. Willow will have a breakdown after finding out all the lies. Yeah, she's crazy just like her sister. That's the one truth that she could accept. Lucky shouldn't come back if he's gonna leave again. Exactly, let him leave. I say let him go. Let him go. He was a. They're gonna pick Elizabeth where in our love scene. Um, they didn't have a very good script for Lucky. Should have just kept him off the show. Exactly. He really brings nothing to the show. I mean, I'm hoping his exit maybe gives Aiden more of a storyline. What kind of freak Kate got going on in that book? Huh? You mean Cat? I was going to name my daughter Vanessa, now change my name. Vanessa on Beyond the Gates made my daughter's name look like shit. I'm dead. Uh, Look, my daughter's name will still remain Jaylene Avery Clarke when she's born. After conception, even though some should say I should probably ask the mama. They're writing Natalia Ramirez. They're killing her off. I don't know what the sex is, but Natalia's going to be killed. Kate on days, not Cat. Oh, well, I don't know because all I remembered was seeing Amy Choi. I don't remember anything else about days outside of Amy Choi. Drew don't love Willow. He wants to control her. He don't love nobody but himself. Drew doesn't know the definition of the word live. He just don't know the definition. When Noah, if it bit him in the behind. Lord, I can't wait until Drew dies. I'm just saying. Drew is a waste of space. Cameron Matheson, you're not all that great of an actor either. I'm just saying, I heard Brady's new love interest is Sophia's mom. Ooh! Then what happened to her husband? They getting a divorce? So I'm hearing about everyone else except Drew, Willow, and Nina biting the dust. When's this eventually going to come to pass? Please and thank you. Drew only loves himself. He uses people. Kyreese, you having a baby girl? Well, one day, yeah. Not currently, no, but one day, yeah. And I already have her name picked out. And then I have a name for a boy too, Anthony Rashid Clarke. Because now I remember why I chose Rashid as the middle name. Because Rashid means rightly guided. So therefore, that's why I want Anthony rightly guided Clarke to lead the next generation. But that is a part of my 5-year plan. Amy Choi picked up Kate's book and was hiding reading it. Tony's wife read it and said Roman is a lucky man. Ooh! Ooh-hoo-hoo. But they changed their mind and renewed Rebecca Hurst's contract. And hi, Mr. Payne. How are you? Kyreese Clarke will be a wonderful dad. Thank you. I'll be so loving and patient. I'll rarely ever yell. I know for a fact when I have children, I probably won't even yell that often. I'll just be so. What kind of name is seed? Is with seed? Rashid. No, not Sheed. Rashid. It's Anthony Rashid with a R-A. Sheed. It reminded me of you because I said, I wonder what is in Kyrese's book. I'm dead. Lord, that's a nice name, Kyreese. Thank you, Rosemary Brown. But yeah, Aaron, it's Rashid in the middle, and that's a middle name for Anthony. One day I named my daughter Sasha. Nice. See, we got when you will yell when they are teenagers. LOL. Yeah, I'll probably be a yeller. But I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. Because sometimes yelling does work sometimes when you have to. But like I'm gonna try to not raise my blood pressure by yelling too often. Oh, did you see the look on Screw Kane's face when Michael and Willow were looking at the new babies with the kids? Damn, you just using the mom for the incubator. Not an incubator. Look, I'll be a good baby daddy, okay? I thought this was a very strong week for Beyond the Gates. Ever notice how the best episodes are the ones that Samantha and Tyrell don't appear in? I'm dead. You leave those 40-year-old kids alone, okay? You just give them their heart medication and be quiet. Mr. P. I'm just saying, you give them ice for their bad backs. You leave them 40-year-old kids alone. Sophia's mom didn't mention Sophia's dad not once at all. Oh, yes, she did. Yes, she did. I remember when she said, oh, yeah, we got to find a way to break this to your father. She did in the beginning when she found out Sophia was pregnant. Yeah, I can admit that not long for this world. Why? What are they trying to set up a Bizarro Susan Moore situation with Michael and Willow and Sasha Bizarro? Jonathan, I saw that on the show when I saw Willow and the kids. Actually, Amy did mention Sophia's dad recently and that they're married. Yes. So are they getting a divorce, or is she ending up with Brady, or is Sophia's dad gonna bite the dust off screen and we never get to meet the man? Michael could have had Sasha and Willow, and they could be sister wives. That'd be some funny shit right now. I don't care who you are. That's funny. LOL. Or might name my daughter one day Maxine or Roxanne. Maxine or Roxanne. Nice. Sophia's mom telling John changed her tire was so random. Exactly. That is random. When would she meet the legendary John Black? I mean, well, John was a good man though. He saved the life of my windy shin. So I could believe that he changed Sophia's mom thing, but screw it. If I name my daughter one day Jasmine. I did think of Jasmine as a name. I named my 42-year-old daughter Danielle after Danielle Brady on Days of Our Lives, and I named my 38-year-old daughter Kayla after Kayla Brady on Days of Our Lives. Nice. I hear the Brit actress is returning to GH either as Brit or the new character. Yeah. Whatever they do, I'm just hoping it's creative. I love about at Kyreese, 40 years old, damn, and they have two 30-year-old men for adoptive parents. What a joke. I don't know what the writers were thinking when they came up with it. Look, them 40-year-olds are living their best lives. But Samantha do be looking older than both Martin and Smitty. So I ain't gonna front on that one. She'd be looking much older than both of them put together. But I was happy that Molly checked her though, but even though she's defending Christina. But what Christina forgave me, that's because Christina don't represent the LGBT community, okay? Because I won't allow her to. I forbid it. Like Christina claims she's bisexual, but I'm bisexual and I rebuke Christina in the name of LGBT. I rebuke her. I rebuke her. She's not needed. Kick off with her head. I get rid of Christina. So, um, Molly was cute today. Oh, Molly is cute every day. I looked up. Samantha is supposed to be 40 or something. That's crazy. I never would have guessed it in real life. Yeah, she's like, yeah, she's pushed. Yeah, she's up there in age. But I really feel like Beyond the Gates missed a major opportunity. Okay? Danny Dupree should have been the one having a baby right now. Okay? Not Haley. It should be Danny. She needs to be the one having another baby. I'm going to say that till the cows come home or until they pull the trigger. You know how great it would be you and Christina riding float in the riding the same float in that parade. No, we not. It's LGBT month, I think. And Christina, I rebuke you. You are not worthy. We have enough stereotypes without having Christina ruin everything else. So she ruins everything that she touches. What they will serve is her watching Michael and Sasha be a family with their daughter and being a family with Wiley and Amelia. It would serve her right when Willow finds out everything, all of it. Team Danny Dupree. I love that woman. But I just want her to get over Bill. That's why I want her to have another baby with Andre. Okay, Andre is her future. So we need that for Danny Dupree. Elizabeth is a head doctor. Britt is a head nurse. Britt's actually a doctor. Yeah. Molly's gonna regret her decision when the truth comes out. She hurt her dad. I don't know, because I think the way they're setting it is that Molly is gonna be just as mad at Rick. So I feel like they're doing that on purpose to get Christina off the hook. When Haley said she thought Bill was taking it easy today, he told her, "Yeah, I thought I was." Because you ain't dead nothing but easy. I just came out bisexual last year, but my siblings support me, but not my mom. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, Starlight. But but I support you. Just like y'all support me. You'll have me as support whenever. You could feel free to add me on Instagram because I know the feeling for years of that dread of that insecurity. It took me a long time to be the openly bisexual man that I am today. That didn't come naturally for me. It took years. And it still has setbacks from time to time, but not for the most part. So if you ever need to talk, I'm here to listen. You could add me on Instagram or on Facebook or on TikTok. And I really mean that, Starlight. I really mean that. That bipolar heifer don't need no more kids. Who? Who? Danny Dupree? Yes, she do need more kids. Now, Sonny needs a vasectomy. Britt is an OBGYN. Cody looks a lot better cleaned up. I really hope returns as a new character, not Britt, then we don't have to suffer through Dr. O, Keeper return. Yeah, they find ways to keep in loopholes to get out of trouble. It's frustrating to watch. I don't accept Christina as an LG. I don't accept her either. I don't even accept Christina as a human. And what did Sandy Moon say? Oh yeah. She's the one that said Cody. Yeah, he did look decent today. The actress who plays Samantha on Beyond the Gates is 30. She's 30, but she looks like she's 40. But she's playing like she's 18. I'm dead. Look. Awesome. We've had 246 people stop by tonight so far, and 49 people currently in the chat. So I'm glad to say Clarke Industries is still very much on the rise. Thanks, of course. Of course. That's sad. Thank you for being a friend, travel around the world and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and confidant, Kyrie. Look, I'm dead. Don't get me with the Golden Girls reference. I'm dead. You are too stupid. Did you see Amy Troy reading that nasty book that Kate was reading this morning? The same one Anna picked up. Amy Troy was into it. Danny needs more meds. Now, she needs a baby. That's what she needs right now. She is still a very vibrant woman that is very capable of having another child. So I'm hoping that she forgets her birth control one day and her little accident happens. Christina has never been accountable for her actions since she was a teenager. Hi, Frank. Good night. Have a great night, Francis. It was great to see you. You're perfect just the way you are. And if your mom can't say, oh, well, her loss, she'll miss out having a fantastic. At least you. Well, yeah. Family dynamics are complicated. Sometimes it just. Thanks, Black Pepper. I appreciate it. Awesome. But at the end of the day, you don't owe anyone an apology for being who you are. Just like I don't owe no one any apologies for being who I am. As long as I'm clean and she or he didn't catch me cheating, then therefore, that's my story and I stick to it. I'll be like, I don't know that woman, or I don't know that man. I ain't never seen that man a day in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what they're talking about. You put me on Maury, I will pass that lie detector test. I bet you. At this point, with the way Danny drinks, I wouldn't want her to bring another baby into this world. That baby going to be 3 pounds and 5 ounces at birth. Look, I'm just saying, single-handedly keeping Fabuloso in business. And I bought 2 new bottles today. What did you think of Bill cutting ties with Luna? It's about time. Well, I don't watch The Bold and the Beautiful though, but to hear that, it's about time. My tolerance of intolerance of other people, no matter who they come from, deeply pisses me off. I cannot even tell you. I have a gay friend. If someone hurt him, I throw hands. I know that's right. Throw them hands. Even though to be clear, Kyreese Clarke, am not advocating for violence. I'm just saying I understood her perception. But I'm glad to hear that Bill is cutting ties with Luna. I mean, Luna is a Looney Tunes. First name Luna, last name Tick. Luna the Lunatic. Danny Dupree is giving Catherine Chancellor vibes, drunk and messy. Look, we need drunk and messy, not drunk and bitter like Nikki and this one. Well, speaking of, I couldn't watch The Young and the Restless in full today because I was on the phone with my mom. She was playing The Young and the Restless, and I heard Nikki Newman's voice, and all I said was, I can't stand that woman. So I couldn't finish the episode. Like, Nikki's a really dreadful woman. Same here, my friend, bisexual, I accept her. Exactly. This from the guy who said he keeps that thing on him at all times. What you talking about? Dude doesn't love Willow. I think Drew's whole motivation here is jealousy and revenge. I think he's jealous of Michael. I don't. I think he's entitled to everything Michael has. Well, Drew, you ain't entitled to nothing Michael got. Okay? Because at the end of the day, Michael may have been along. I mean, do you have social media? I do. I have. It's in my Twitter link. It's in my Twitter. It's in my channel bio link. You could add me on Instagram or Twitter, TikTok, or Facebook. Talk about I'm not violent. Oh. Look, I was just venting, okay? I was just venting. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think we're not more of sharing. Come on. We don't need no more sharing. You didn't miss anything today. I know I didn't, because all I heard was, once I heard Nikki Newman's voice, I just said, I can't stand that woman. Because I really can't. I was happy Bill cut Luna out of his life. Well, wrote the book. Oh, Stephanie wrote the book. So she thinks it's Kate. But it was really Stephanie. Good to know. Also, we got 29 likes, 47 people in the chat. So keep hitting that like button, and we will rise to the sky. But yeah. What else happened on General Hospital today? I accept you and your sexuality. Thank you. Oh yeah, Hat Daddy. Look, Curtis is a high and mighty hypocrite. Cause Sharon looked like a crackhead. Okay, she looked like a crackhead. She talked like a crackhead. She walked like a crackhead. Both Sharons, actually. Because I'm not too fond of Sharon on The Young and the Restless either. Because she spent the last year of her life acting like a crackhead, and I'm supposed to just forget about that. She's like, I'm like, oh no. The way she was walking, I can't forget that either. Yeah. Just type in Kyreese Clarke. I'll come up on one of the social media. Like if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm KyClarke23. Or if you want to follow me on or add me on Facebook, it's just type in Kyreese Clarke. Just hit the like button, everyone, please. Sharon is too old and purely bitter, built on spite. Anita should have sent her back to Philly or wherever she came from. So tired of her and her over self-righteous attitude. Exactly. Like if I'm Anita, I'm not wasting no tears on them two people. I'm not wasting my tear on them two people. I refuse. Kyreese Clarke is a good show business name, yes. Enjoy it while it's Kyreese Clarke now, because eventually soon I'm going to switch it. But this is my Instagram, KyClarke23. But soon it's going to be switched over to the Roger Evans thing when I launch that. I think Miss Joy gonna walk in on the wild side, and I'm sure she'd be dating Brady Black. Avery is older than Donna. I think he's a cute Brady at 9, Kyrie, because he's fun. Brady Black is still a 4, and he will still never, ever, 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 ever be anything more than a 4. That is right. Right on schedule. To what? Your husband's name? First of all, I am very single right at this second. Secondly, Roger Evans is the name of my fictional character. And have a great night, Sandy Moon. Everybody say goodnight to Sandy Moon. It was great to see you tonight. Hey, everyone, if you want to see Drew take a trip to the Pine Barrens and Nina and Willow accompanying him there, own that like button and click for dear life. Facts. The more you hit that like button, the more we can't be ignored. They'll have to listen to us. They'll have to tell us, so, she said it when she was younger and they first came to Salem. He stopped and changed her tire and she tried to pay him. He wouldn't take any money. I thought that was a beautiful story. I just think they were just trying to put in thing. I don't like Shannon beyond the gate. She have too much temper, tense on thing. Listen, y'all, I need y'all to ease up on Shannon. I hear she's having a meet and greet at Popeyes in Philly this Saturday. Y'all need to go out there and support her. The girl needs them coins. I need to let Sharon go. By the way, Avery on GH, we haven't seen the twins in a while. She's with her mother off screen then. I'm just saying, but that is true. The last time we saw Avery was that Christina scene, I think. When Molly was with her. Do you think Drew will become more obsessive that ends up freaking Willow out? Probably. And I won't have no sympathy for Willow. Put some change in Sharon's cup. Sure would. I give her a penny. That's all she's worth. But I might have to make her split it in half. Lord. But yeah, I could see something like that. Drew's gonna end up making a dastardly move. I feel like Drew's gonna cost Willow her kids, and we're gonna go the Maxi route with Willow for a while until Drew goes completely nuts. Drew gonna end up like Levi Dunkelman, and then Michael will eventually let Willow back in Wiley and Amelia's life, but is Scarlett that plays Charlotte doing other projects that Wyatt isn't on General Hospital? Probably. Or because Charlotte is so creepy. I think Bill and Ashley would make an interesting couple on Beyond the Gate somewhere down the line. Yeah, I heard he's going to try to bribe a judge, but I'm hoping that it just that backfires on him. I saw that earlier. He better not have nothing to do with Wiley and Amelia or Daisy. I hated that man with a passion. I hated him with a purple passion. I could not stand that dude. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I won't front. But I'm so glad I didn't fall for it like some of y'all did. Some of y'all started giving Willow some slack yesterday. Y'all really was rooting for this girl. Y'all really was like, oh, well, yeah, well, maybe she was just, oh, yeah, well, maybe, but, oh. I'm like, y'all really thought that Willow was doing something. But I done told y'all all from the beginning that Willow wasn't ish. So I knew it yesterday that she didn't change. Talk about, oh yeah, well maybe now they'll do joint custody. Absolutely not. Levi Dunkelman, also known as Peter Harold Jr. Oh Lord. I'm glad they never brought that character back. I hope they never, ever, 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 ever did. But actually, you know what? But Maxie Jones needs a storyline that badly that if I had to suffer through Peter Harold Jr. one more time, then so be it. Not me. I was still rolling my eyes at her supercut bobs. No, Willow is still brainwashed by the Dawn of Drill. Facts. But some people were willing to give her the benefit of the doubt. Nick Maroney is coming back. We're just gonna have to watch him fall over head over heels in love with Brooke so fast. Susie sees Nick. Oh Lord. Ugh. The Bald and the Beautiful. Oh yeah, I heard this about The Bald and the Beautiful. They're changing studios, so we might be seeing some new. Yeah, well, those that might be watching the show, because I'm not watching that stupid show. I'm telling you that right now. But y'all might be seeing some new sets on there. So let me know what the sets look like, because they're switching studios. That means that Drew gets desperate because he saw Willow and Michael at the nursery. He doesn't want to lose control. He's such a narcissist. Yep, and I'm hoping it costs Willow custody. I'm hoping that judge ain't as stupid as we think. Oh, yo, Wink Wink and I stay hating on Willow's haircut. We ain't giving that woman no breaks. If needed, her supercuts haircut. Michael should ask Sasha, can Willow see her daughter? That heck to the no? Hell to the hell to the hell to the no. Never. Let me check my community. Rosemary Brown is at number 1. Black Purple's at number 2. Starlight is at number 3. A place for fans to stand out. DC Dolometics, Jacqueline, Wink Wink, Gemini, Jill Jones, Amber Gonzalez, Jonathan Lewis, Sandy Moon, Janice, Tamara Price. Wow. What do you think of Professor Dalton? I think he's very creepy. And I didn't like the way that he was looking at Emma. I thought it gave me creep vibes. And I'm really worried about Emma's safety, Jonathan. So I'm gonna need Emma to keep it strapped. Thursday is when the custody case ends, and I hope it ends with Willow losing custody. They trimmed her hair with a screwdriver. I haven't watched Wine in a minute, and I don't plan on watching it anytime, but I heard Billy Flynn is joining the show. Please tell. Well, he's joining the show, that's for sure, but it might not be as Kane. I ain't blind by Willow. But what do you think about Dalton, Jonathan? What do you think about him? Willow ain't try to be slick. I ain't fell for it. Wait until Sasha find out Maxie told Nina about her daughter date. No, she. Oh, yeah. Maxie finds out. Is Maxie gonna be the godmother? Who switched? Bald and the Beautiful switched the things. Yes, I agree. Awesome. Her horrible freak blender accident looking hairstyle. Her hairstyle's a mess. Woo child. I don't know who told you. Oh, girl, your hair looking fabulous, girl. I don't know whoever told you that. Whoever told you that need to be fired immediately. As Willow, your hair is ugly. I think Dalton seems to be shady. Oh, he's definitely shady. So I'm hoping that Anna and Jason stayed 3 steps ahead of him. Willow's haircut looked like she got a wrestling match with a weed whacker. I'm dead! Not a weed whacker. A weed whacker. That haircut is too short for it is. It's just it ain't working. Billy Finn could be playing Dumas' son, if not Dumas himself. Dalton looked like Drew and Hank, also known as Shiloh. Hmm. I was like, listen, Willow did good in delivering Daisy and making sure she didn't die, but that does not and will never, as far as I'm concerned, erase all the emotional damage to the kid. Not even close. But I just thought about that. Wouldn't Wiley and Thing be confused? Oh, there's a possibility it might not be Kane. Okay, I was losing hope and whying out for a second. Why you have smoke for Kane again? Is it the same reason why I had smoke for Kane and the actor playing Kane? You know who has great hair? Laura Wright has thick hair. When she gets it, when she cuts it, it looks great. Yeah, she do got great hair. But wink wink. Don't Tracy also have doesn't Tracy Abbott also have good hair? Wink wink. ain't Tracy Abbott. Thank you for being a friend. Hairstyle working really well for her. I want to hear Wink Wink's response to that one. Wiley and Amelia are already confused on how their cousins and siblings are dead. Well, they don't know that part yet. Laura Wright does have beautiful hair. I still like Sarah Brown. Sarah Jo Brown is the best Carly. Connie Bennett. See, you are so petty. Yeah, you are me level petty. That is something I would have done to throw off having to give Tracy Abbott a compliment. You gotta talk about Connie Vininsky. I think you're obsessed with Connie Vininsky. No, she's not. She only brings her up to get under my skin. She is not obsessed with Connie Vininsky. She had she knows that Connie irritates me to no ends. That's what brings Connie Vininsky. Other than that, she wasn't even watching Connie Vininsky during her run. But it's to counteract my Tracy Abbott admiration with reverse psychology. She knows what she's doing. I agree. As Sarah Joy Brown was as good as young Carly, Laura Ray is as mature as Carly. Well, she's still volatile. Natalia will probably throw Sunny under the bus again. Hi, SMT. It was cool seeing Hat Daddy. That's what we call Marshall. It's Hat Daddy. Lord. Yep, Connie Vininsky. You know the fat 300-pound woman on 300 to 400 pound woman on on Days of Our Lives. Pair Dalton with Molly or Lulu or Anna, but not Emma. I love Laura. I'm used to her, but I remember that Carly of the '90s. Then when she came back as like lawyer or something, I really liked her. Mm. Yeah, Sarah Joy Brown. That was before my time, though. I was born in 2000, and then when I did watch General Hospital in 2013, I was stuck with Laura Wright. But Laura Wright is a great actress, though, so therefore, even though Carly vexes me from a time or two, Sarah Joy Brown came back as Claudia Zakara. She sure did. Absolutely. Lord. Yeah. Bro, Kelly Thibet is coming back to Beyond the Gate. I mean, coming back. Yep. Willow isn't going to get full custody. Wiley is Michael's biological son. Exactly. I don't get why people online are upset about Nicole telling Kat about herself. She's nothing but a mean girl. She was cruel to evil before she even knew her true intention, just because she wasn't rich. Facts. Who was upset with Nicole for telling her bratty daughter about herself? I would cuss them out. He got 3 Emmys for playing Carly. Laura Wright got 1 Emmy playing Carly. I like Sarah Joy Brown as Carly and Claudia. You know, I miss the other one too. We don't need. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Absolutely not. Absolutely positively not. Sam McCall character is in the ground where she belongs. She's not coming back. She's not raising up from hell where she is best friends with the devil downstairs. That is where she is. And she's going to stay down in the ground where she belongs. We're not bringing Sam back from the dead. Came back as Elizabeth Weber's Sarah Weber. I mean, but what would Sarah really do? Do you want to see Ted back with Nicole? Absolutely. What do you think of Curtis? I'm tired of him thinking he's the prize. Thank you, Fred Jones. I 100% agree with you on that. Curtis, you ain't all that. He was a Baltimore crackhead. So he shouldn't be judging nobody. He needed to just go check himself in a meeting and hush. So he claims he has to protect Portia from Drew in order to leave her because he wants to play superior. But when he be keeping his own secret, Sarah Weber was a doctor. We need more doctors on GH. Okay, well then I guess she could play Sarah Weber. And it's funny because Elizabeth and Britt were always enemies, so it'd be interesting to see them play as sisters. Sasha's named her daughter Daisy. She asked Jason Morgan to be her godfather. He said yes. Absolutely. It makes sense that he's the godfather. Curtis pissed me off when he think he perfect than Portia and Jordan, but he ain't perfect. Like I need Curtis's old drug dealer to come back to Port Charles, looking for some extra money. And let's see if Curtis needs his fix. I'm just saying, since he's Mr. Perfect. Like, I saw some woman on Twitter whining about Kat was right about Eva all along, and she was up to no good, as if Kat would know for sure. She ain't no damn psychic. Exactly. And Kat has some narcissistic tendencies, if you ask me, and some psychopath tendencies too, like some stalking behavior. Remember when Elizabeth and her sister Sarah came to Salem? Lucky he was in love with Sarah, and Sarah was in love with Nicholas and was in love with No, I don't remember that because that was long before my time. Every single person in Elizabeth family is a doctor except for her. Wow. Okay, so then I could see Sarah coming back. And as Sarah, they could pair her up with Jason. Ooh. That's going to be a little awkward at first, but I can get used to that. I wonder if they're going to at least give her a blonde wig, though. They should give her a nice wig. They should go to Days of Our Lives, right, and get her a Party City wig to or tell her to dye her hair. Let us suspend the disbelief. Maybe Sarah can hook up with Dante. You know, that would be something new because I don't want Lulu to get back with Dante, but she might be playing a new character. I'm with you, Stella. Give us Liason. Yes, that's who I really want Jason to get back with is Elizabeth. That Elizabeth woman, she's an excellent woman. I believe Jason might love her more than he ever really loved Sam now. Because Sam was overrated. Miss Wu was on today? You talk about Miss Wu? No, no, because who needs to be gotten a Party City wig is Willow. God, her hairstyles in no way, shape, or form doing it for me. It ain't doing it for no one. No, that would remind me of Gwen Reese. Plus, her natural hair color is fine. Yeah, it is, but I'm just saying, let's suspend disbelief. Let's go that Days of Our Lives route. If anything, it would drive Albert crazy. She's like you, Sullivan. Thank you for finally believing me. And Elizabeth Weber and Jason, they could reunite that fire that they had all those years ago. Now that Sam, the menace to society, is finally out of the way, where she belongs. In the garbage. Michael let Willow hold their daughter Amelia because she delivered their daughter Daisy. Gemini is back. The birthday girl is back, and I believe you. LOL. Thank you. I've worked really hard to change my old ways, wink wink, in ways you have no idea. Sam was an okay character to me. Jason doesn't want that old treehouse tramp. See, I only read that out loud because it's your birthday today. Because otherwise, I would just be saying, stop with your lies and fallacies. Well, I'm going to let you feel how you want to feel because today is your day. So that is why I'm going to let that slide. But I'll get you next week for that one. That would be good if Sarah get together with Dante. Nobody works harder than you. Oh, that we agree. The shade is real. The shade is real. Look, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. I'm dead. The 7 years younger than Jason on General Hospital. She ain't no treehouse church. She's my favorite character. That treehouse tramp is about to out of a job. She better hope they renew her contract. Oh yeah, she's the pillar of this community. There is no show without Elizabeth Imogene Weber. Okay, if they got rid of Elizabeth, the show would be close to canceled. Okay, they wouldn't dare get rid of Elizabeth or Ava Jerome. Those two women are too vital to this show. Okay, and they won't get rid of Carly either. So don't worry, she's vital to the show too. Those are three women that are indestructible. Everybody thank Jonathan Lewis. Jonathan said, and we need her to keep her hair color. So when she meets Elizabeth, the moment will fool the viewers into thinking that it's Brit until it's revealed as Sarah. That is true. Thank you, Jonathan. You gave me a new perspective. I appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat. When he thinks those corners like a pro side chick, they already renewed her. She's not rude. She's just fun. And today is Gemini's birthday, so please be easy on her. Today is her birthday. She's just having fun, anyways. I heard about the character with the contract. I guess I pray to God the 40-year-old teenagers don't appear on Beyond the Gates next week. I'll forgive the writers if one day they walk in the room and magically become 10 and 11 years old. She's about to be on the unemployment line. LOL. Whom is Sarah? Elizabeth's sister. Sarah is Elizabeth's sister. That's who she is. That's who she represents. Who's calling me rude? No one. You're good. You're awesome. You are fabulous. Someone who's getting too comfortable. Yeah. But come on. We could acknowledge that in the members live. But tonight is Gemini's birthday. So let's just keep the spirits good, okay? I want to keep it in good spirits. When Hayden Barnes comes back as General Hospital, recast Hayden or recast Margot. Oh no, we don't need Margot back. Oh no. Margot was such an annoying character. She was one of the most annoying characters I've ever met. Margot Dawson. And also, consider becoming a member because on Sunday, I'm going to be showing y'all behind the scene pictures of my new book of the characters, the main three characters of Veronica, Ethan, and Roger. Y'all will get a first look of what the characters will actually look like on Sunday's members live stream. The jury's still out there. This is a show, relax. Exactly, no to Margot. Which GH character do you think the writers favor too much? Sunny. Well, please remember that these are just characters. They're not real. Exactly, they're not real. So let's just keep it calm. We know, Patty, I get it. You love Elizabeth. You know I love Elizabeth, but come on. Not everybody has to love Elizabeth now. We're allowed to share their real opinions on the Elizabeth character, but that's what makes this a part of the fun. So just keep it relaxed now. I'm trying to smooth over the tension, but come on. We're all here to have fun and laugh. The writers favor Carly, Sonny, and Jason. Because Sonny literally murdered an FBI. But Fred Jones, let me give you the reason why I told you, Sonny. Like, Sonny literally murdered a man in cold blood. An FBI agent. And he hasn't even been questioned by the police, let alone anything else. So I'm like, I don't know how that. He literally murdered an FBI agent at the Quartermain crypt. We just discussed the character's actions. We interpret things differently. Agree to disagree, but don't be rude. Exactly. And Vanessa will always be nasty for letting that 85-year-old casino man touch her. Now you see, now that is true. How does Cat Green know Sammy? That is the good 411. I happen to think that people that slam my favorite go too far. If you have a problem with that, I really don't care. You don't intimidate me. You don't. All right, 1 second. But Jagger hired someone to kill Ava, so he wasn't exactly clean. Um, Thank you. The boss can go take their naps now because I'm trying to. Yeah, but that's just how the situation just solves itself. Now the situation solves itself now. So hopefully we can just all go back to having fun, and that's just that. I have no sympathy for a Jagger Kate. Right time, we're on chat. So we're gonna move past that, and we're gonna go back to the fun. I liked Jagger. I have no sympathy for Jagger Cates. I mean, I get that, but still, he still murdered him, like right in front of where the grandparents sleep. So it's like, I think Vaughn is Jagger's son. But happy birthday to Gemini. Ooh, that would be a hell of a twist if Vaughn is Jagger's son, and that's the real reason why Jocelyn is being up in there. It's just a front to get to Sunny. Because everything's always about Sunny. Jagger mentioned, I don't think it's Vaughn. Well, no, but if they went down that route, Jonathan, then there would probably be a different son now. If they went down that route, it'd be a different son. But he do kind of look like the. Yes, I just want fun vibes, good times, no negativity. Certainly, no over negativity over fictional characters. Vaughn looks like Jagger. He do. He looked like the recast version of John Cates Jagger. Didn't Vaughn say his son had? Yeah, that son has special needs, but he probably had a different son. Do you believe that Jagger Doug put Vanessa's real estate business in jeopardy and tried to cover his gambling up? What a pathetic excuse for a man. It's no way Jagger is Jack Brennan's son. No, not his son. They're talking about Vaughn. Vaughn would be Jagger's long lost son or secret son. But everybody's first instinct is their first instinct is about the son that has autism, but I'm saying that it could be somebody else. All right, he cheated on Karen, so he actually could be exactly. So whoever he cheated on her with, that could be their recast son. I hope you got the most out of your special day and got everything that you wanted. I'd rather Vaughn be a long lost Weber as Stephen Lars Weber. That could be a possible for the Jagger character. Absolutely. Hey Devonda, how are you? There we back at it again. That Willow is still a delusional trick. She sure is. Have Carly and Brennan interacted in the past 2 weeks? He would be the best person to investigate Drew. Yes. Well, even though that's not the real Mr. Brennan, that's more Bob from accounting, but that's why I was confused because Jagger blamed Sonny, but you cheated and treated her like shit. Facts. And I want to review the leadership board. We got Black Purple at firm number one. We got Wink Wink at number two and Rosemary Brown as number three. And that of the engagement. Thank y'all so much. I'm back, baby. Love your commentary. Thank you, Devonda. And Willow is still a tramp that deserves to lose custody because she really think that she's winning custody like that. Like it ain't going down. Did you watch GH during the time when all the kids got in the bus accident? What happened to Morgan? What? But I don't remember that bus accident. Was that when AJ tried to take him? I mean, when AJ kidnapped Morgan and Christina and Michael. Woo! I came in number one tonight. Lucky talkative me. When Drew told Nina was to move the Willow and the kids to DC, Nina was shocked. Stupid. What did you think he was trying to do, dummy? Mm-hmm. Willow is not a bright girl. Vaughn is hot. He'd be perfect for Jocelyn. Vaughn's not hot to me. I don't know what it is, but I don't. Man, let's pop bottles. Willow's a tramp. Facts. She is. She's a true tramp, and she works my last nerve. And plus, Michael had one night stand. Willow had an ongoing affair, so that doesn't. So she doesn't have the upper hand. Uh, and then Black Purple said exactly. Willow is delusional beyond belief. She thinks she's going to get custody because Michael had a one night stand and got like, you go sit down and shut the. Uh huh. This was during the time when the Balkan was after Brenda and Sonny. No, I didn't watch that then. Do you watch Black Mafia Family? No, not too often. Well, I should be watching that. It's on Stars. I wonder if Britt will come back as another character. That's the rumor around the block. That's what the speculation is. So we shall see. Willow need to shut up the hell up so Nina and Drew. Mm-hmm. I agree. Willow need to shut up. She need to shut her mouth. What goes around comes around. LOL. Always a cheater on Chase while he was crumpled. Uh-huh. And then now she's cheating again. She's a no good cheater. No good, no good, no good, no good. Yes, Vaughn and Jocelyn has chemistry. I don't see the chemistry yet, but to be fair, I don't be paying attention to Jocelyn like that unless I have to pay attention to Jocelyn. Like when she was in that courtroom checking Drew and Willow, then absolutely I paid attention to Jocelyn then. But outside of that, I don't be paying attention to Jocelyn too often. I just don't be doing it. But all right, my folks, it is midnight, so I'm going to call this stream a night. This was lots of fun, though. I thank you all so much for joining. Gemini, thank you so much for blessing us on what was your birthday. Now, today's technically my father's birthday, but I'm going to be technical. It is, but I'm supposed to. I'll send him a message later in the day. But have a great night, Jacqueline. Have a great night, Starlight. Have a great night, Devonda. Have a great night, Black Purple or Morgan. Have a great night, Wink Wink. Have a great night, Double C. Have a great night, DC Soap Sanctuary, Dolomedics, Island Breeze. And everybody else, this is lots of fun. I will see y'all back tomorrow. And thank you. And once again, thank you so much for the super chat, Jonathan Lewis. I'm about to leave the community post tab next. Everyone else, have a great night. See y'all soon.